Hey everybody, it's David. Week 10 is finally here, and it started off very cold. So the temperatures for the highs have been in the low 40s, and at nighttime it's been getting down into the 20s. So definitely cold. So I started breaking out all the winter clothes that I have. I brought a heavy jacket with me. I bought a beanie and a new pair of gloves. And under that, I usually wear a t-shirt and a hoodie just to stay a little bit warmer. But the weather is taking a turn for sure. Definitely gloomier and cloudier than it has been in a while. It always feels like it's on the edge of snowing, but it hadn't quite yet. To start off this week, I got a care package from home, and I was very excited because I love getting care packages. It's like Christmas every time I get one. My lovely wife and daughter sent me a care package with a bunch of goodies in it. This came from Trader Joe's. It was like little pizza crunchies. They were really, really good. And I enjoyed eating those. And I also like this chai tea latte mix that you can only get from Trader Joe's. I've been drinking that in the morning instead of coffee, trying to cut back on my caffeine intake. I also got a couple of packs of little gummy bears, which I love those types of gummy bears in particular. They're really soft and fruity tasting. I also got a shirt from our church back home, which I really like, and I've been wearing that one around as much as possible. I also got a little gourd for decoration, which I put next to the plastic pumpkin that my dad sent me, and some hot cocoa mix, good for these cold weather days. Got some hair stuff I can't get over here, a cinnamon broom that I put in the bathroom that smells really, really good, some ginger chews that I really like from back home but I also can't find over here, some yeast so I can make some bread. I love these little non-pork rinds, and then a baking mat that I can put the bread upon to bake. I also got these little candies. They're the vanilla Tootsie Rolls, which are my favorite. However, I got bamboozled because I really like the vanilla ones, and my wife and daughter sent me some. And these are what the vanilla ones look like. But in the box, there was these, which are blue raspberry. And so if you're holding them together, you can't really tell the difference. So I put one in my mouth and I said, these vanilla ones don't taste like they're good anymore. But I figured out what it was. So the rest of the week was pretty gloomy, pretty cold. There was not much warming up. So I think there's plenty more cold days ahead. And everybody keeps telling me it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. So we'll see what happens. But I might have to buy some more cold weather clothing. I went and got dinner later in the week, got some kimbap. That seems to be my favorite go-to meal whenever I go eat somewhere. And the rest of the week I kind of tuned up and fixed some of the guitars that I played here in church just to make sure they're good to go. With the changes in the weather, guitars fluctuate quite a bit in their playability, so usually I run through and with the change of a season, just make sure everything's good in that spec and playable, because sometimes people cancel at the last minute and you get a call and say, hey, can you play tomorrow? And so I always want to make sure all my instruments are good and ready to go at a moment's notice. So I found a cool little Korean market that I really like that's not too far away. It's just about 15 minutes away from where I live at now. And it's in the middle of the town, which I really like going to because they have a bunch of items that you don't see regularly anywhere else. But I think I'll frequent that one a little bit less than I had been, just because when it's nice and sunny outside, the walk there is great. But when it's cold outside, not so much. But at this market, they have a bunch of unique things that I'm an adventurous eater, but some of the stuff that they have, I don't know if I would try. These are dried fish, almost like a fish jerky. And they have all different kinds. They have some angler fish, and then they have a bunch of squid snacks also. And then some of them you can kind of tell what it is just by looking at it, and some of it not so much. You just kind of got to take a guess of what it possibly could be. Like I said, still not brave enough yet, but maybe one day I'll try these. And it's just, most of them are just dried fish, so I see people eating it, but like I said, just not brave enough yet. I ended up just getting one of these sodas instead, and this one was really good. And then I also got a banana milk, which I really like, but very sugary. And I also got a little cup of orange juice as well. So comparatively to the States, much of the produce and the fruit is very expensive. So those mini peppers there, almost $10 just for that pack. Jalapenos, which are like 5 cents for 100 back in the States, very, very expensive. Mushrooms are almost $15 for a pound of mushrooms. And if you get the white button mushrooms, almost $11 a pound. And some of the stuff, like just a couple of apples, will cost you quite a bit. And the Korean apples are almost $5 a pound. So I usually stick to canned things most of the time, just to save a little bit of money. So this is a recipe I made myself just because I like new potatoes. They're kind of acquired taste. I know a lot of people that don't like them, but air frying them, they usually come out pretty good. So I did that with a couple of the carrots that I got from the small Korean market that I went to. I was actually looking for little carrots, but there's no such thing as little carrots here. They're all the jumbo-sized carrots, so I ended up peeling those. And my plan is just to make some carrot sticks because, like I said, there's no small carrots, so you gotta improvise and kind of make your own. So that's what I ended up doing, just getting a bunch of carrots, peeling them, and then cutting them down to size. But these carrots are so massive and so thick that it takes quite a bit of effort to cut through them. You almost need a cleaver just to hack them apart. But I eventually got them all cut up and put them into bite-sized pieces, and I've made a whole bunch of them so that way during the week I can have them for lunches. The potatoes came out really good. I like doing the new potatoes like this because they come out really, really crispy whenever they're done, and they're really, really good, and they hold up well whenever you're reheating them. And like I said, most of this is just meal prepping for this week. I'm on a weird schedule still. I finally got off of it, but while I was on it, I made sure to prep some stuff because I knew I wouldn't have time during the week to do so. So I went and bought these little divided lunch trays, and I was able to get some hummus too and pack those in little individual cups. That way throughout the week I can just grab it and go and stick it in my lunchbox. I figured that would go good with the carrot sticks that I had to make. So of course I had to tax it, and it was really good. I missed hummus more than I thought I would. After packing those guys up, I bagged up all the carrots that I had. Like I said, just so I can grab it and throw it in the lunchbox on the way to work. Decided to fry up some from chicken breast, and as I mentioned, I've been using the air fryer for everything lately. I think I've used my stove maybe once and the air fryer 25 times. But it's just so easy, efficient, fast. But I cut up all the chicken breast and just cut it so I could divide it out into different portions. Then I divided it out amongst all the lunch trays that I had. I had a couple of jalapenos. Because they're so expensive, I get one or two at a time, but I decided to slice those up and add those to the chicken portion. And then whenever you heat it up, they kind of get soft and they meld the flavor together with the chicken. So it came out really good. I think I'll do that again. After that, just a matter of putting the lids on, and as soon as I need them, I can pull them out of the fridge and take them to work as needed. Finished up the week cleaning up the apartment a little bit, make sure I sweep and keep everything clean as much as possible. It's amazing how much dust and debris builds up, mostly because it's what's in the air all the time around here. But I try to maintain as much as possible, and like I said, keep it clean and tidy as much as possible. There wasn't a whole lot that I was able to do this week just because I was on a weird shift schedule and working way too much to actually get out and do everything that I wanted to do. So this is kind of what you get this week, is me hanging around the apartment, and with the weather getting colder too, probably a whole lot less outdoor activities that I'll be doing. But it looks like everybody's starting to get ready for the holiday season and starting to put up decorations, so hopefully I'll be able to film some more of that here in the near future. It looks like they put on a pretty good light show, so hoping to get some video of that too. That's all I got for this week, so hope everybody enjoys and have a great week, and God bless.